My initial impressions are like, it's pretty good, I'd say. Hey, yo, what is up, guys? It's Rick here, and we're going to be jumping into Swordsman. And yes, it's called Swordsman, not Swordsman Online. But as you guys can see there, I guess this game is based on some kind of book. But as you guys can see, we have 3 different servers right here. Apparently these are US servers, and here's German, French, and then English server, I guess. But, I want to go through the character selection screen just to show you guys how it works real quick. Obviously male and female here. Here's a portrait. I don't actually know where this is actually shown in game. But you only get one costume. It's funny, everybody's running around with the same costume, but you should always make sure that you check this little check mark, because this is where actually all of the other main settings come in. And then everything shown on the screen is actually just presets, so I'll show that real quick here. You got some body options, and very similar to a lot of games like C9 that have this as well. Here's the body link, so you can make a pretty tall character. It's pretty cool. Here we jump into hair. Here are just all the hairstyles, and I've noticed a lot of them have these like buns. Looks very Chinese, let me just say. So the hair buns. I think only one guy doesn't have the hair bun, but we'll go with this guy this time. Actually, you know what? Let's go back and make a girl. And obviously we're gonna look for torso. No, girth, breast. Where's breast? There it is. Found it. There we go. Okay. Anyway, let's look at the hairstyles real quick. And I'll quickly showcase. I know I didn't show all the guys' stuff out, but man, they all, to me, they all kind of look the same. Okay, let's go with this, like, she looks just like that chick off of Dahlia Hawthorne off of Phoenix Wright. Anyway, let's go with the ponytails, I guess. Okay. The face options. Now, here's what I was saying. Here's the presets. They have like 8 different presets, right? But the real reason is, here's the advanced setting, and that's why they had the presets, is because if you don't want to get really in-depth with it, that you can make your own with these advanced face settings, but you could just make a preset if you want to. So, I'm gonna go ahead, choose one. The eyes are overly huge on all of these, so maybe that's something I can change later. Alright, and same thing with the eyes, guys. You have the advanced settings if you really want to get in depth with it. Obviously with these presets, they're not saying very much. It's just a picture of a nose and that's it. So, but if you really want to get in depth with it, there you go. Same thing with the lips. So I know this looks really simple when they just have the pictures, but when you click the advanced settings, that's where you get the real customization. And same thing with the details. Actually, the male classes have even more details than this, like facial hair and stuff. Let's just make her pretty girl right there. And there you go, newbie class. Now, I had to remake this video because I was complaining a lot about something that was started at the start of the game, and I'll show you guys, I'll show that off real quick. But from what I've seen, guys, it's a pretty good action game. It's much more quick or fast than the other action games that are similar, like Terra and Raiders. And it plays pretty much the same. So if you played those games, it plays pretty much the same. I'd say a little bit faster and more enemies, I'd say, grouped up together. But we'll see that. We're gonna go ahead and skip this. This is pretty lame. Okay, guys. So this is what I was saying with the control system. It's really weird. This traditional 3D is controlled completely by the keyboard. This one controlled completely by the mouse and smart attack. It's really weird. And this one is pure action mode, which is obviously what I'm going to be playing. And so action mode is something that I didn't get to use until I was well into the game. So I'll show off why I got confused, but apparently my city's getting attacked, so I got to go fucking save it. And so as you guys can see, it's pure action right now. I can attack when there's no enemies in range. I can attack any direction, and use my left and right click attack. Left to click is this punch, and then right click is that kick. And I'm just a newbie right now. I get to change my job very soon, but my city's getting attacked. Let's go fuck people up. I did notice there is no evasive or anything. There is a way to strafe. If you hold shift, there is a way to strafe enemies, but there is no like real evasive. So if an attack is coming at you, there's no real way to dodge it. So I guess you could strafe around it, but aside from that, you're just gonna take it, which is kind of why at first I was feeling that this game was really just point and click. And I want to show something off real quick. Now we're in the point and click mode, which is kind of the tab targeting kind of thing, where okay, I've selected this enemy, and if I right click him, I'll start attacking him. And I can also WASD move, and this is where I was starting to feel like, okay, this game is really just, you know, another WoW clone, right? And for a lot of the part it is. I mean, this thing is, if I click on this kill the mysterious raiders link right here, it will literally just go up to them and start attacking them kind of thing. So it's, in that respect, I was like, oh man, this game is not really action, but I gave it a little bit of chance later on, and you know, you have the option to play both ways, which I kind of dislike in that regard. I kind of wish that the game forced you to play action, you know, because if it's easier to play in the point-and-click mode, obviously, why would you waste your time with the action, you know? But, you know, give it a chance, guys. Giving it a chance, but we're talking with this guy. Take cover, hide behind the house. Be a fucking coward, will ya? It was kind of pitiful when the man was doing this, let me tell you. And as you guys can see, it is completely voice acted in Chinese, so obviously they have the subtitles for us. Not that that's a big deal. Get right, get right. Damn, he did nothing. You know, old Sensei needs to do something, man, when your whole village is getting killed. You can see I'm still in this, like, point-and-click mode. And to switch out of it or in between the two different modes, you press Control, and now I'm in complete action mode. Problem is, I'd only hit one enemy at a time, but still, it's more action than what it was before. So I'm gonna fucking die if I just keep staying here. Fuck you guys. Fuck you, I'm leaving. And another cutscene. I do gotta say, they do a pretty good job with the cutscenes here. They don't have any rendered cutscene. They all use models in the game, so there's my own character featured in this cutscene. And they do a really good job with the cinematics, you know, with the blur effects and the camera movement and the effects like that. I mean, they do a really good job with the cinematics in this game, and they do it multiple times. And there you go, I passed out. So I gotta say, the cinematics look pretty good. So if you're actually following the story, which is based off of that book at the start of this video, then I think you're gonna be in for a treat with this game. Now, here you're gonna see one of the biggest complaints I had. I was really bitching in the first recording. Meditation. So Z meditates, guys, but here's gonna be the game playing itself, and here's where. Go to the inner chamber, right? So, okay, imagine I didn't click on this to actually play the game. How in the fuck would I know that that fucking door opened up and the hidden chamber was in here for me to pick this wine jar up for the quest? And again, I click on the... right now, I'm not playing the game right now. I'm literally, one hand is on the mouse. Click the guy. Look at me. I'm not playing the game. So I guess they have to have this to kind of extend the single player aspect of the game, to put some quests in. But it's really frustrating when they do this. And I know this is an open world game and it's for convenience sake, but this is gonna happen for a long time, in fact. So I'm just gonna fast forward, guys. You're gonna see how much of it is really just point and click and the game playing itself. And it's gonna be a while before I get control again. And we'll just see. I'll fast forward it, and you guys will see, so you don't have to sit there and watch it. Okay, the loading took a little bit longer than I expected. That was a long loading screen. Look at the little Congo line. Alright, we've gotten to the point in the game where we're actually going to choose the classes now. So, I've not seen anything about what the classes are, and they all kind of just blast it right at you right at the start. Now, I don't know. It kind of comes up with this school guide selection, but it's kind of like, they don't do anything when you click this, so it's kind of like, screw it. Just meet the masters, and you get to look at a little preview movie to see what the classes do. But anyway, guys, I think I'm going to pick Infinity with the Rapier class, and we're going to join the school. And that's the job change right there. Very simple. Didn't take too long to do at all. If I click this button right here, I'll get skills and a weapon for my class, and very simple, I guess. All right, now we're gonna be jumping into the story mode. I think this is really cool how they do it. So you guys saw right there, I was in town. I was just talking in town, and then I'm in the story area. You have entered the story area. And basically, it's like its own instance, right? So it didn't have to load in a new map or anything. It's just using the same map, and now it's made its own instance. And this is actually where a lot of the story progresses with its quest line. It obviously has combat in it as well. So let's make sure that we are in combat mode now so we can attack. And I have not played this class before, obviously, so we're going to see its attacks real quick. Okay, that is a fire enchantment, I guess. Ooh, the Yuga flow. Let's go back into combat mode. Okay, that's really frustrating. And do I have like long? Whoa, I have like attacks that like fucking shoot at them. Yeah. Wait, can I? Wait, get away from me so I can shoot you from far away. I can shoot them from far away, so that's really good. Again, that's something that might not be able to be done, or to the extent that you want it to in the other mode, the other combat mode. I'm getting fucked up right now, so okay, let's use this mercy. Oh, it just recovered my HP. You know what? Screw it. Right click seems to be winning me the battle. Does way a lot of damage, and I'm too close in range to use that long range attack. Alright, now, let me just say that I did see in a trailer one time that they had the combat fighting on the roof. Or that they were jumping on the roof and, you know, stuff like that. Let me show you how it does it right now, and I hope this isn't permanent. But if I pick this, I'm not pressing anything. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm moving the camera so I can see this. Now, I admit it's still in the game technically, but that was all done by itself. And I kind of wish that if they're going to have some kind of wall running or jumping technique that they don't do it this way. But here's the cool thing with the cinematics. You just saw right there. They spent a lot of time with the cinematics. I'm saying that looked pretty cool right there. So we're chasing that guy off. You know, that better not be the extent of the jumping on the wall mechanic thing. Because if that's the case, then really all it's a matter of picking up that item that says do acrobatics, and it did it for me. So a lot of the gameplay in itself. But again, we already knew that. One thing I noticed that was pretty cool. So when you kill a guy, right, his model dies. Like, really gets fucked up. And their swords and stuff get flown around to the side and stuff, too. And you can actually mess around with them, too. Like, kicking their dead bodies or kicking their swords around. And that's something I haven't actually seen in a game before. Maybe I'm just late to the party, but look, I could just, like, mutilate this body that's dead. Even though I didn't kill it, so it's pretty cool. The very clear strategy of mobbing enemies up and just fucking AoEing them, and that's how you level up quickly, apparently. It's been a long time since I've had to do that, but you know what I'm talking about. Bing, see ya. And you know what? I don't even know why I'm running. Just let it play itself. Okay, again with the story area right there was town, and then we're back into the story instance. So that's a really smart way to do it. So you don't have to load in new maps and stuff. You just use the same map, you just do the story instance. But now we're gonna get revenge against this fucking guy. I don't know why I haven't tried to get revenge against him a lot sooner. Okay. I always forget. I'm like, why can't I attack? I'm not in the fucking combat stance. Okay, we're actually gonna, you know what? We're targeting him now. So again, I'm noticing we're doing the basic like tab targeting mode, and this mode is just really kind of defeats the purpose. Like, target is too far away. But I would be able to do it if I was in this mode, you know. So this one doesn't tell you if you're too far away, you know? It's just kind of just, you'll have to figure it out. And I'm not too far away. Look at how fucking far I am, and I'm still hitting them. So, I don't know. The other methods just seem like a gimmick to try to appeal to people. And I don't know, they should just keep it action and make it everybody like play action, because it seems like the other ones are really gimmicky. And here's some more acrobatics that I have no control over. But again, really cool cinematics with it. And I believe the first time I played this, it was actually in daytime, and now it's night, and it's playing the night cutscene. Or maybe I was mistaken, but last time I could have sworn I was in the middle of the day and it was playing that cutscene. So somebody else tell me if you guys have played it before, because I could have sworn it was daytime and now it was nighttime. So if the weather or the time of day is affected, that's pretty cool, I gotta admit. So guys, we got another story instance, last one. And here's, again, I always notice it, but they have some cool like camera cinematics. Obviously I'm like in some fucking ditch or something. Gosh, am I in action mode again? I always have to check if I'm in action mode because, I don't know. They should just make it always action. And I'm gonna keep saying that shit, I guess. See, I just used a skill and I totally didn't do anything, which is good because I was obviously too far away and I should know that. So next time, you know, I'll be next to them and I'll learn the range, but here's me healing. It seems like they've given all classes, as far as I've seen on the basic classes, because the Shaolin has similar moves too. They give every class like an enchant skill, and then a healing skill as well, and then an AoE or something like that. So, I've noticed something. There's a really huge bug right now, and people are talking about it in the chat as well, is that when they press the Z button, I don't know if you guys see it, but it completely lags the client for a good, I don't know, 1 or 2 seconds. So Z button is the meditate button, and right there I'm doing it again. It's supposed to heal you back up, but it lags the whole client, and I don't know, it's a really big bug, and people have been talking about it in the chat, but apparently if you relog out of the game, then I'll fix it. So, and this, look at this shit. That they should open the door, okay, next time, or have no door. Come on, don't let me phase through the door. Okay, we got this skeleton. That guy really loves his sword, doesn't he? It's like a miniature version of that sword. I should have taken his sword. It takes a long time to read this book. It's like really reading it, but it's pretty cool. You learn a new feature. This is about the same time in C9 where you learn your ultimate fury skill, which is going to give me a good chance to show that off real quick. And I guess there's a meter that builds up that your ultimate fury or just really hard-hitting move kind of builds up. So there you go. And again with the door phasing. Just looks really weird. Combat focus is what it's called. Okay, let's go back to action. Okay, there's my combat focus. If I press right and left click, it does a huge AoE, a tons of damage, and it looks freaking awesome. There you go. How about I've been trying to do that whole time, actually, but then we get to fight a new boss. And I gotta say, that looks pretty cool, and it looks very abusive, I'd say. Just like mob up a whole bunch of guys when you have that ultimate fury skill thing up, or combat stance move. One thing I'm noticing, I'm not allowed to hold left click to just keep attacking. I have to keep smashing left click, which kind of annoying. There's gonna be ways to remedy that, but no normal ways to do that. I mean, obviously, if I really wanted to get a macro for that, I can very easily do it and be much more convenient than just, you know, why not just have left click do this? It's not like it's abusive or anything. Did he just dodge me? And this is a situation where I was like noticing that there is no dodge feature in this game, because obviously I'm stuck here trying to fight this fucking asshole, but when he does his big attacks, there's real no way to dodge. I'm gonna get hit either way, which kind of begs the question, why do I even have the strafing mechanics or anything when really it's just gonna be a brute force fight anyway? Because if I can't dodge his attacks, there's really nothing, going for me there. He does these huge AoEs, right? Oh, I am getting fucked right now. Okay. I was not having this hard of a time. He does these huge AoEs, can't really dodge any of the attacks. I'm too slow, and I'm getting, like, it looks like he's dodging my attacks. Do I have to jump that or something? I do notice I have a jump, so can I jump? I couldn't dodge that. I'm just getting juggled. I am getting fucking wrecked by this guy. Okay. I think I just dodged it. So I guess, okay, if I can jump that, then that's gonna be something. But aside from that, there's no like blocking. There's no like Ooh, I think I did dodge it, so that's good. That's really good. Hey, I didn't kill him. Is he just leaving? He said, fuck you, you didn't kill the spider, I'm leaving. But anyway, guys, that's the game with Swordsman. And again, Swordsman, not Swordsman Online. Just saying that right now. Oh, that was freaking ballin'. My initial impressions are like, it's pretty good, I'd say. It's a little bit faster than Raiders and Terra. And I don't know if it's better made than Terra. Terra seems much more professionally done. UI looks cleaner and the graphics look better on Terra. But in terms of the gameplay, I think this is something that a lot of people can get into. Personally, you know, I'm more of an instance kind of guy, but you know, I love my action. I love tons of enemies, and open world just kind of seems drawn out and stuff like that. But there may be more videos coming in the future, guys. It's not too difficult. The leveling, I'm already level 6, which is okay, and I've got a decent amount of skills. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.